drawing your brows has been difficult, or you do not even know how to draw your brows at all, then you need to sit back, relax, get all your materials, and let's learn how to draw those flawless looking brows in this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by and you are most welcome. My name is Baby Sinola and I film about faith, beauty, friendship and lifestyle. Like I said, in this video I'm going to be sharing a detailed step-by-step guide on how to draw your brows. I know this is something you're interested in, and so let's jump right into it. For you to be able to achieve good looking brows, you need to have good products. The first thing I'm going to be talking about in this video are the products that I'm going to be using to draw my brows. First off, you need your brow pencil. There are different kind or types or style of brow pencil. I have this DD Beauty brow pencil, Honey Beauty brow pencil, Zaron Cosmetics brow pencil. These brow pencils are also very good. In fact, they even come with a spoolie brush, so you do not have to buy another brush for your brows separately. This is the Zaron Honey Beauty Line by Didi. This Beauty Line by Didi is a good shade for me. It is perfect, but I'm not going to be using it today. This Honey Beauty is lighter than my shade, so I'm not going to be using it as well. And this Zaron Cosmetics brow pencil is lighter than my shade, and so I'm not going to be using it as well. I'm going to be using this Davis brow pencil because it is good and it is affordable. The newly improved Davis brow pencil in shade 03. If you're lighter than me, it will be better for you to use the shade 08 because this will be too dark for your brows. The second product that you need is a brow tamer. This brow tamer is from TM Essentials. This brow tamer, just like the name is, it helps to tame your brows. It helps to, if you're like me and you do not have full brows, you have scanty or sparse brows, then this brow tamer is going to help your brows stay in place, your brow hairs stay in place, and also helps you to have an idea of the shape of your brows. This is a clear one. There are other ones that are not clear. Another product that you need is concealer, 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. So I have these 2 concealer shades from Yanga Beauty. This is in SMC4, and this is in SMC5. This SMC5 is a shade lighter than me, and this SMC4 is a shade 2 shades lighter than me. Today I'm going to be using the SMC4 shade to clean up my brows. Another product you need is your foundation. Your foundation shade to be able to clean up the top of your brows. Yes, there are some people that do not bother cleaning up the top of their brows because it is flawless and it looks really clean. But because we're beginners, we need to use the foundation to clean up the top of our brows so they look presentable and they also look flawless. You need your exact shade to be able to clean up the top of your brows. If you use your concealer shade 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin shade, your brows are going to look darker and they are not going to look flawless. They're not going to look as natural as possible. And that's not what we're trying to achieve here. Another product you need, or another material that you need for your brows, is a flat angled brush. This is a flat angled brush from Yanga Beauty. There are other brands that have good flat angled brushes. There are some brushes that are round brushes, but they are still very good to use to conceal or to clean up your brows. But personally, I prefer to use this flat angled brush from Yanga Beauty because I'm used to it and it works for me. And finally, you need your spoolie brush. So because we are using the Davis pencil and the Davis pencil doesn't come with a spoolie brush, we have to get your spoolie brush separately. This spoolie brush helps you to brush your brow hairs upward so that you can see the areas where you need to add your pencil, and it also helps you to apply your brow tamer on your brow hairs. Now that we already know all the products that we need, let's jump right into drawing our brows. I'll be starting off with my brow tamer, and I'll be taking my spoolie brush, dipping it into my brow tamer. You need just little amount of this product, just little. This is it. It's my mirror here. I'm going to look into the mirror and use this spoolie brush that already has the brow tamer to brush my brow hairs. So I'm brushing it in an upward direction just to mimic the exact shape of my brows. This is what I have now. Let me move forward. I'm sure you can tell the difference between this that has the brow tamer and also this that doesn't have the brow tamer. Just to ensure that my brow hairs slip down smoothly, I'm going to be going ahead with this, my brow pencil, the end or the tip of my brow pencil, and I'm going to be using it to sleep down my brow hairs. So if you notice that your brow tamer has oil in it, you want to go in with a translucent powder to dust off to take out the oil. Also, this would help your brow pen to glide on smoothly. This will help remove the excess oil that is on my brow and helps my pencil glide on smoothly. I have my sharpened pencil here, and so I'm going to be following the natural shape of my brows. Note that my brows are not sharpened. I intentionally want to work with them like that because I have scarce brow hair, and so I do not like to shape my brows often so that they do not reduce in size, and I just leave it like that whenever I do not want to wear makeup, right? So let's move on. This is the beginning of your brows, this is the arc, and this is the end of your brow. Starting from here, you want to follow the shape or the outline of your natural brows, and you want to just do it lightly. You want to ensure that you stop where your brow hairs stop. After doing that, I'll go ahead and do same to the top of the brow. So for the top of your brows, you do not want to exactly start where your brow hair is starting from, because you do not want a box shape in front of your brows. That's not nice. That's local. Let's just put it that way. That's local. So you want to leave some parts out and start from here. So I'm starting from here with my pencil. So remember that we have the beginning, the arc, and the end. The arc is the highest point of your brows. So whenever you get to the arc, your hands are going up a bit, then know that after you get to the end of the arc, which is here, you are coming down. So this is the arc of my brow, and I know that I have to bring it down to join the outline that I've drawn underneath. So after doing this, I'm going to now fill in light strokes in upward motions in places that I see that I do not have hairs. I'm sure you can see it. It is very obvious. It is very obvious. So I'm going to go ahead to do that. Light strokes, upward motion. So as for every time you draw your brows, always ensure that you use your spoolie brush to brush your brow hair up so that you can see what you are doing. If you feel the need to fill in your brows more, then you can always go ahead to do that. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer to clean up the bottom of my brow. I have my concealer here, SMC4, my flat brush. Little amount of product goes a long way. I'll reduce the amount of product that I have on my brush at the back of my hand. Or if you have your mixing palette, that's fine. You want to start from the arc area. So remember that we have the beginning of the brows, we have the arc of the brows, and we have the tail or the end of the brows. You want to start from the arc. That's where you start to conceal your brows from with the lightest shade. Yes, for every brow, we have the highest points, and we also have this point underneath the highest point that goes in. It looks like it goes in. Yes, that's where your arc is. So when you're concealing your brows, you want to be as relaxed as possible. Remember that you're following the outline. You are not concealing on top of what you have done, but you're concealing underneath the line that you have drawn. Also ensure that your hand is straight, because if it's not straight, your brow is not going to look flawless. Right, now that I have done that, I'm going to go in with my foundation to conceal the front, the beginning of the brow, and I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it into the shade that I've used to conceal it. The reason why we do that is because you do not want your brow, the beginning of your brow, looking too light. This is the only highlighted area that we want to see. We want to see the arc area pop. But this beginning part, we do not want to see it pop. We just want to see it well blended and see that it is smooth. Putting this little amount at the back of my hand, you can see it. If you want to be as extra as possible, you can go ahead to use your foundation to clean up the tip of your brows, and I'm going to do that because I don't like when I'm seeing that light shade of concealer at the tip of my brows. So you're going over the lighter shade of concealer that you used initially. Now, after you have done all of this, you want to use your hand to blend out your concealer. You can decide to use a brush. You can decide to use your beauty blender. But I'm going to be using my hand. Going ahead to clean the top of my brows using my foundation shades. So I'm going to be starting from the beginning of the brow. But I'm also going to be following the outline that I drew initially. Remember the beginning, your arc, and get to your arc area, you're going down to join the outline from underneath the brows. I hope you guys can see me. Sorry. Oops, I think I was blocking it. So I'm going on to clean the concealer that I have at the top of my brows now. Please, you can go ahead to use your beauty blender or a brush. Just trying to show you in case you do not have a beauty blender or a brush. And if you want to clean up your brows, ensure that you do not come from here. You're going to clean off everything that you've drawn. You're to come from the top. This will help you see what you're doing well and also help you clean up the brows properly. And now this is what we have. Then I had to do my second brow off camera and I'll be back. So I'm done drawing my other brow off camera and this is what I have. I like them and I really hope that you learned something in this video. See, this is something you need to note. Brows are not twins like they usually say, they are sisters, right? So this means that you do not necessarily have to kill yourself over ensuring that your brows have to look alike. They don't have to look alike. If they look alike, fine. If they look almost alike, that's perfect, right? And also know that you're going to have bad brow days. Yes, you're going to have bad brow days. So what you need to do is don't kill yourself over it. Draw it like that, move on, praise yourself for what you have done, and keep doing it again so that you keep getting better. And the more you practice, the better you become at drawing your brows. So I really hope you learned something in this video today. Please let me know if you're going to try drawing your brows on your own with this tutorial. And if you ever do, let me know in the comment section or just tag me on Instagram. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Ensure that you like, you share, you comment. Yes, share with those friends that you know that they need this tutorial. We all need it, right? So thank you so much guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.